CCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. Once a month, we'd like to catch up with the folks from Blairsville, find out what's going on. It's always active, always very busy. And in the studio with us this morning, Lynda Long and Damien Boudreaux. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Morning, folks.
Good morning.
It's good to have you both with us here today. So the Knotweed Festival is here again, huh? Man, that comes up quickly.
Yes, it sure does.
Blink of an eye.
Wow, it's amazing. So let's get the wheres and the wins out there first of all.
Knotweed is on Saturday, August 13th. The parade starts at 10 a.m., goes through town, travels down to the Diamond, and then the festival officially kicks off. Mm-hmm. And then the festival ends around 9 o'clock.
All right. And it's always big doings. I mean, folks come from miles and miles around.
Yes, and this year we are anticipating a huge turnout. We have a lot more vendors coming in, live performances all day long, food, alcohol, non-alcohol, craft vendors, kid bounce houses, kid activities, petting zoo. I mean, there's just a boatload of stuff going on this year.
Yeah, I think one of the interesting things about the pandemic and the curtailment of a bunch of activities is folks are really anxious to get out and to enjoy things like festivals and concerts. I know the Concerts in the Park series and Blairsville has been doing some concerts in the summertime as well. But Knotweed Festival, I mean, it's just it's a fun event, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So Damien, so what's going on the schedule?
Well, we have, like she said, the parade in the morning, and then after that, there's the local Diamond Dolls twirling group. They're going to do a little performance. And our first live performance of the day for music is LED. It's a local band that some younger kids are doing. And then, of course, we have the bounce houses and obstacle course and rock wall, petting zoo and stuff like that. The kids area will be open from 11 to 7. There's also always a quilt show going on at St. Peter's Episcopal Church right around the corner. Mm-hmm. The Blairsville Underground Railroad does their history tours, History at High Noon. They'll be up at the corner of Spring Street and Market Street doing tours and offering a little bit of history of the town. Then we have the Blairsville Community Band at the Amphitheater, followed by Wild Card, kind of a country band that a lot of people around Indiana might know. And throughout most of the day, or the evening anyways, 4 to 8, we have a big car cruise, Ray Crawford Memorial Car Cruise up at the Tractor Supply parking lot. Our following act is Told You So at the Amphitheater. And, of course, we have our raffles, our duck race, where they have the ducks float down the river, and that's like a big 50-50 basket raffles and stuff like that. That'll all be announced, the winners, at 6:45, right before our headlining act, Steel City Yacht Club.
Yeah. Wow, that is a busy schedule. Man, oh, man. And did I read that one of the churches, maybe the Presbyterian Church, is having their big 200th year anniversary?
Yes, they are. And that's a few blocks away on North Walnut Street. And that day they're having an open house for people to stop by and do a tour of the church. And I guess there's some genealogy type of display going on, history about the church.
Yeah. But it brings up the point that Blairsville is such a historic community, and the fact the history is so rich, and it's such an integral part of the entire region, but of Indiana County in particular, and so that's a big part of what Knotweed Festival is all about.
Yes, and it's all about bringing local people and people from the surrounding areas to come to Blairsville for a positive, great, fun experience, and to actually highlight what our community is all about.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the interesting things to me about Blairsville, Clymer, all of our Indiana County smaller communities is there have been struggles down through the years, but it seems like right now people are really catching a bit of a wave of not only nostalgia, but of moving forward and progress. And you think of the murals, you think of all of the different things that are going on in communities such as Blairsville, and it's sort of like a renewal. And it's not that a younger generation is taking over or anything like that, but it's the people who have been there for a while and the people who are new and bringing some fresh ideas to a community, they're really coming together.
Yes, it's great to see it because Blairsville is my hometown, and after high school, I moved away for several years, went to Pittsburgh, and then I came back. And it's just great to see that things are starting to pick up and revitalization's going on in Blairsville. I mean, it's going to be a different type of town than it was, years ago when my parents grew up. But it's just great to see this happening in our hometown.
Yeah, yeah. And that whole Diamond area, that's a really a picture of what the revitalization is all about.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, terrific. So, Damien, how many years is this for the Knotweed Festival? Do you have an idea?
This will be the 10th annual festival.
This is the 10th one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, before that, they had Diamond Days for a long time. And as that sort of fizzled out, a local fixture, Carol Perchetti, started Knotweed Festival. She's very active in a lot of different things in the community. And she just wanted something, for kids and families, since we didn't have Diamond Days anymore. And since she started it, it's grown and it's continuing to grow with us here now. And hopefully it'll get back to, a 2 or even 3 day event someday.
Yeah. And striking upon the idea of celebrating knotweed. I've always marveled at that you're able to turn something that is has the reputation of knotweed, but you turn it into something fun and something positive.
You have to. For all the knotweed is along the Conemaugh River, you have to.
Yeah. But the river is such a big part of what Blairsville is all about, and so is the railroad. The trains coming through, all of those things are part of what small town America is about, and Blairsville really is. It's a picture of what we're supposed to be.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And so there's knotweed tea, there's knotweed cake, there's not. And I don't know.
How many knotweed honey too. I guess
there is.
Yeah,
really?
I saw that.
Knotweed honey.
Yes, I saw that. I don't know how it tastes, but I'd give it a try.
I was just joking about the knotweed tea and that, but probably there are.
No, there is. Actually, I saw, I don't know, some vendor, it was like towards Pittsburgh. He had a booth and sold like knotweed honey. I don't know about the tea part, but.
You've never had the courage to try?
I would. I would try it once. I would try it once.
Yeah.
Just to see.
On toast?
It'd have to be on something.
Yeah. So it's coming up August the 13th.
Yes, August 13th.
And it's just one of the big things about Blairsville. I know that when you have festivals of this sort, it takes a lot of people doing a lot of cooperative work to make it happen.
Yes.
And usually there's a big long list of folks who are sponsoring things and are helping to make it come to be.
Yeah, we couldn't put this on without the help of our sponsors, and one in particular who is our platinum sponsor, the highest level, is Mainline Pharmacy. We thank you so much for your contribution, and all other sponsors. Anybody that has stepped up to help us. Not only us, as the board members, but we've have certain individuals in the community that are still volunteering their time to help us with whatever we need. And we truly, truly appreciate it, because we could not make this happen if it wasn't for you.
Yeah. Now, for folks who will be coming into the Knotweed Festival, they're going to have questions, for instance, about parking. Where do I go to park? If I don't know Blairsville well enough, how do I get to where all the action is happening?
Well, now there's going to be roadblocks set up, obviously, for safety. We do have a map that's showing where the roadblocks are, but if anybody wants to travel in, I would use the BCDA office address, which is 130 West Market Street, Blairsville, PA 15717. Put that in your GPS, and that'll get you to where the festival's going to be at. But you will have to find, off-street parking outside of the roadblocks.
There is a large grassy area too next to the Lutheran Church, which is adjacent to the festival, and a lot of people will park there as well. And then there is handicap parking along the alley just south of Market Street.
Yeah. People are accommodating, so as long as everybody's cooperative and get things done and polite, and it'll be fine. And you'll find a place to park and then to come and enjoy.
It always works out, and nobody ever really has complaints about parking. Everyone seems to find a spot and come down and enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's an all-day thing, and it's an enjoyable day. And we're hoping for the best of weather.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Absolutely. Everybody cross your fingers.
Well, it's happening, rain or shine. So
yeah.
We'll prepare as needed.
Yeah. All right, kids. So anything else that people need to know about the Knotweed Festival? Is there a Facebook page, I would assume? Yes.
Please follow us on our Facebook page, because we will be posting more events, what we discussed today. That'll be posted on the event or the Knotweed Festival Facebook page. But just to keep up to date, I would go there, like us, follow us. I'd greatly appreciate it.
Very good. Very good. Well, we appreciate both of you coming in to visit with us today, Lynda Long, Damien Boudreaux, and wish you the best of knotweeds.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Is there an official slogan that we can say? Is there a knotweed salute that people do? Or?
We need to come up with one.
Yeah.
I think you
mascot.
The knotweed mascot. I can't imagine what that would look like.
I know, right?
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. Good morning to you. 23 and a half after 8 o'clock.